Hi everybody and welcome back to some more racing here on this channel. Yes, it's KPG Gooner and I'm back after a long time not on YouTube or doing any sim racing. I'm about to get the Thrustmaster out and dust it off because it's been such a long time, but I'm actually super excited to play Project Motor Racing. I know there's a lot of noise out there about, you know, it's not been great, the first impressions of the game, but I know that they probably will update it and make it a little bit better. But I'm going to just have a first experience, maybe do one race of the career, just see what it's like. And if you want to see more videos, let me know because I'm back. Right, so I've set up our racing team, Gooner Racing. I've gone for the registration for rolling billboard, and I've gone for a journeyman career, and so that's the lowest money you can get. So let's go see what cars we can get. So I've gone for the difficulty on 75. I literally have not done any sim racing for such a long time. I've got to learn the tracks, I've got to get used to a wheel, and I've never played this game before, so it's going to be a really good first experience after a long time. Right, so we're off to the UK in the MX-5 Trophy. I'm really looking forward to driving this car. I have heard that the force feedback on this car is a bit hit and miss, but like I said, it's just the first experience. So we go to Northampton, which is Silverstone, and then the next one I think is Derby, which is Donington. Let's just get straight into it. I've only put the laps on 4. We're going to do some practicing and a bit of qualifying, just see what the car's like and see how we do. So let's get straight into the first experience. Right, so what's our first clean lap going to be? And over the finish line, a 1:22. Oh, we're still a couple of seconds off the pace, but just getting used to the car. Yeah, the force feedback is really light in this car, but it doesn't feel too bad. And like I said, I haven't been on the wheel in such a long time, but I'm starting to get used to it. So I've gone for this bonnet cam view. I mean, I will do in the cockpit, in different vehicles. I've seen so many videos of people inside the car. Sometimes you like to just give a different variation, but I must admit the sound quality of this game is pretty decent. Overall, I'm really enjoying it. I mean, it's been such a long time since I've done any racing, and once you get back into it, it gets very addictive. Right, let's see if we can take this corner a little bit quicker. As the tyre temperatures have gone up, I feel like I can push the car a little bit more, but this is a very low power car. I mean, when we get into the GT3s, the GT4s, that's when we're going to have some issues. And obviously I think I will up the difficulty as we go as well. I mean, I put it on 75. I'm hoping that's probably where I am for a first experience. We'll just caught a bit of the curb, and let's see if that is a better time. That felt a lot quicker. And yes, that was a little bit quicker, still a little bit off the pace. We want to get into the 1:19s. Let's see if we can push it a little bit more, but I'm getting a little bit more confident. I mean, I went for this car, I could have gone for the Porsche. Those are the only 2 cars really available on a journeyman's budget. But you've got to start somewhere, and I think from what I've seen from other people's first experiences, the faster cars is where a lot of the issues are coming. But it's not going to faze me. I know that even with Project Cars 1 and 2, the game did feel quite, I know a lot of people use the term broken, but I'm just gonna go with it. I know these games, you know, do take a while, a few patches before they design. I think the thing that's probably bothered me the most from some of the videos I've seen is the AI. They're not very good with they hold those lines, then they're a bit unforgiving, is probably the term. Let's take a little bit through there. Oh, I love him being back on the Thrustmaster. I'm surprised it bloody works after the amount of years it's been sitting, not doing anything. And let's see, oh, that is definitely a quicker time. Is that going to be quick enough? Oh yes, that was not bad. Let's see if we can push it a little bit more. I think we need to find at least another half a second or so, or a little bit more. Fastest time is a 1:19.3. But I think as the laps have gone on, I'm taking a little bit more speed through the corners and not braking as much, but that's why I thought it would be good to use this car, and it is definitely a good starting point. I mean, I do think I wish I put it on more laps. I mean, 4 laps of the race, it's not going to be a very long race. But like I said, I haven't got much time. I literally quickly set up the wheel and chuck the game in. And thought I wanted to get a little bit of a first experience, slow it down. Yeah, I mean the force feedback definitely in this car is very, very light. I do like it a little bit heavier. Just taking as much of the curb, and let's see if this is going to be a little bit better and across the line. There you go. Is that going to be fast enough? I think I'll leave it there, I think.
The start of the race.
Right, so we have qualified in second, and we actually had the same time, a 1.19078, and that's not bad. I'll take that. I only did 3 or 4 laps, and I got quicker each one, so maybe I can do even quicker in the race. I definitely think this is probably around my level. Maybe a touch quicker, we could bump it up a little bit, but we'll see. Each track is going to be different. Let's get straight into the race and see how we do in this 4-lap race. Right, so here we go with our first race of our career on Project Motor Racing from second on the grid. Let's see if we can get a good start and get a first victory in this career. That would be awesome.
Good luck, mate.
So we're going to go with the same camera view. Let's get used to the game first. And we might need to map the buttons as well for my steering wheel, but let's see if we can get a good start off the grid. And off we go. Bit of wheel spin. I also haven't adjusted the ABS or the traction control. I've just left it on default. And I think it's both on 3. Let's go into that first corner. Got to be careful. We don't want to get too much damage because we're going to have to fork out the money to repair that. We're on a low budget. As we take a little bit of a side by side, a bit of contact. Oh, bloody hell. Don't lose. God, almost lost control there. Just hold that inside line, and again, we're not going to give up. Oh, this guy, Tank, he's bloody driving like a tank. And he's right beside me. I can hear him. But I'm going to just hold that line because then hopefully we can take an inside line into this right-hander coming up. So hopefully it doesn't clip the back of the car. I'm going to stay in touch with the leader and slow it down. Just hold that line. Oh, I saw him just pass the back. He didn't make any contact. Just check behind me. He's still there. He's not giving up. We've got to be careful because we know the AI on this game are savage. As we just slow it into there. Tyres are still a little bit cold. Just trying to make sure we don't lose touch. We've got Brody in front of us, which, like I said, had the same qualifying time, so we must be around the same pace. Just try and get a bit of slipstream, and we go into the second lap in second. It's not a bad start. I will take that all day long. And like I said, I think you can adjust the level after the championship, so we will bump it up probably about 5-10%. But I didn't want to put it on too high because when you're trying to get used to a game, I don't want to be blasted off the track because I'm too slow. I want to be competitive at least. And it's a good first sector. Tell you what, I'm getting into this now. Now the wheels warmed up and I've warmed up. Oh, this is brilliant. I'm enjoying this. Probably could get rid of the racing line. I will only keep that on for, you know, once I've done a few of the circuits, just to get a reference. You know, don't normally use racing lines in most games. That's not bad. Carrying the speed. We go down the outside. Let's see if we can get past him enough. Don't ram me off. I know the AI do like to force you. No, that was pretty smooth through there. Just hold the line. Complete this second lap. That was not bad, so we're into the lead. I will take that with 2 laps to go. And, let's just try and maintain a decent pace. Now we're leading the race. I will keep my eye on the car behind, but we have pulled away, so you seem to have been a little bit quicker in the race than we were in the qualifier. I think that is just natural when you've got something to fight for. Got that purple sector there. And we are doing really well here. So maybe we could have gone a little bit higher on the AI difficulty. It's hard to know. I mean, when I watch other people, there was a lot of people racing on controllers and steering wheels. I don't know whether what's better on this game. I will test this game on controller, but I just didn't want to start that from there. I've heard, like I said, a few nightmares about this game on a controller that it's almost unplayable. So I thought, well, I've got a wheel, use the wheel. I haven't changed any of the settings. As you know from my project car days, I used to do setups. I'd love to do that again. I am going to put some time into this game, don't you worry about that. It is still early days, and you're probably going to say to me, when you get enough money, get a GT3 car and see what that's like. I will do. I haven't sort of looked into which ones are best to get. I'm just going to go whatever feels right at the time. Sometimes I don't want to copy other people. I want to experience everything myself. But I have heard that the older vehicles drive way better than the newer vehicles in this game, and that is fine with me, because as you know, like I say again, from my project car days, I used to love a lot of the classic cars. Plus, the one thing I was a little bit annoyed with, that go-karts weren't on this game, because as you know, I did a lot of the go-kart races on project cars. Your normal go-karts, the supercarts. Yes, I was a bit of a go-kart legend. I used to race them online as well, so please bring them back to the game. I would love it. Right, so we're coming towards the end of this race, and it's been a good first experience. I'm sorry for the short video today, but I will make sure that I do more races in the second video if you'd like to see more. It's been such a long time. Like I said, I've been on YouTube for such a long, been ages. But there we go. That is a good first race in the career. I will take that, and we will just check out the replays. I know that apparently the replays and the quality is absolutely terrible, but we will look at that first bit, because with that other guy, Tank, we did have a little bit of a scrap on that first lap, bit of contact, so I'm probably going to have to spend a bit of my money on repairs, but we couldn't help that, so you've got to be competitive. So let's get straight into looking at the replay. Right, so we're just going to have a quick look at the replay of that first lap when we had a bit of a battle with third place Tank, and see what it's like. I know these replays, a lot of people complain that the quality, then from what I've seen, they're not great. They probably look just as good as Project Cars 2 did look on the PS4. But let's have a look. So we took a sort of a line through there, just in behind, and we took a bit of an outside line and tried to take the inside into this corner, and this is where we had our first little bit of contact side by side, and that's all right. We can do that. It took me a little bit into the inside for this corner, but again we held that inside line onto the apex, and then we were side by side here. This actually did worry me, because I thought if I go into this next corner and he just clips the back end, because look where he is, I'm going to spin out or I'm going to lose control. But I think we managed to take the corner at a slightly better pace than he did, and we cleared him and there wasn't any issue. So as we went into that corner, there was no contact, and I saw him in my mirror actually. Look, he took a different line and we just managed to clear him, and then we thought, yes, we're in behind first place, and the pass on the first place guy was a lot easier. We overtook him in a better spot, and we ended up going on and winning the race, which was brilliant. So yeah, all in all, good race. Right, so that is the end of today's first experience on Project Motor Racing. So we earned $22,000 for that first race. Probably going to have to spend a bit of that because we did have a little bit of damage from that first race. But overall, a great first experience. I can't wait to go off to Donington for another race in those cars. Definitely think I might have to up the level. But like I said, each car and circuit's going to be different. And hopefully when we do bump it up, the race will be a little bit more competitive and we might up the laps as well. Anyway, I will see you very, very soon.